My name is Oishi. I hail from Calcutta, and initially I did my BTech in biomedical engineering from VIT University. Currently, I'm working at oil and gas market research firm called Drillinginfo. I work there as a mergers and acquisitions analyst. Key part of my job is to find out who's selling what, where, and why, and and for how much, and using that how much value we later tell companies about how much they can sell their assets for.
Okay. And how long have you been working there?
I've been working there for nearly 2 years, and I currently do all the QA/QC for the US team in the infrastructure sector, and all the major billion-dollar transactions have to go through me first.
So how do you decide to do your MBA, or why?
Yeah, so basically what happened was an MBA equips you with a lot of key skills. But I come from a mergers and acquisitions background. When I look at other people working over here, I see them have so many business connections. They're always trying to evolve their product, and they have so much access to market research data. Now an MBA equips you with all this in one go. Instead of developing them one by one through trial and error, you can get a foolproof method for it. I currently don't have much of a business network, and I don't know what clients might be looking at. This is something you develop after years of fieldwork, but MBA is just one push solution for it. So I think an MBA would really help me progress my career.
Okay. Let's talk about your GMAT. How did you hear about Crackverbal?
Yeah, so what I did when I started preparing for my GMAT is I did a Google search, GMAT training centers near me. Then a lot of them popped up, and basically when I'm going to go for any service or order a product, I read the reviews on it, and Crackverbal had the best reviews and the most ethical reviews. So okay. That's why I went for it.
Fine. And did you take a diagnostic test?
Yeah, initially I did. I scored a 540.
Okay, great. So do you want to tell us a little about your Crackverbal experience? What was it like?
Yeah, so I first came in for my trial session, and initially when I was preparing on my own, I did not understand verbal at all. I think Monica was taking a session on critical reasoning that day, and I could understand everything. I was like, oh yes, this makes sense. Why didn't I understand it earlier?
Okay.
And then I see this trend among Indian students where they're like, we just want to go for verbal, we don't want to take the math. But after I did the math course here too, my mathematics is really strong because I come from a financial background. But after sitting here, I learned so many shortcuts to math and how to do them really fast. That really helped me on the test day, saved me a lot of time, and additionally it also speeded me up in work.
Okay.
I barely use Excel now to do calculations, I just do it in my head.
Okay. What was your personal preparation like?
My personal preparation was, so I have a really hectic job, and I live with 3 cats who need a lot of maintenance and care. So I can just contribute about 1 hour a day. So I used to wake up at 6 every morning, I used to study from 6 to 7, and then I'd get ready for work. So for me, the preparation time was a bit longer. Most people just prepare for 2 months. For me, it was around 4 to 5 months because I could just put in lesser time a day. And I would do this religiously. I would make sure I study every day.
Can you tell us a little about your test day experience? What was it like?
So when we went into the center, it was a little unexpected. I wasn't unexpected that they told us to keep away all our timekeeping devices. It's not a normal thing you see when you go for your GRE or anything. You can take your timekeeping devices with you. And instead of giving us sheets, they gave us a really hard board to write on, which was also something unexpected. But overall, those external factors were the only unexpected ones. Crackverbal had equipped me pretty well with the internal factors when I was writing the test. The practice tests they had provided were very intricate and detailed, so that's it.
Okay. So in this entire journey of yours, from preparing for your GMAT to writing it, were there any personal reflections, or is there any advice that you would like to give to future GMAT test takers?
Yeah, the only advice I would like to give is like you gotta be really regular in your preparation. You should try not to lose that flow you have. Even if you study like half an hour or 1 hour a day, make sure you do it every day. Like, just don't take your cheat days.
Okay.
Just prepare every day.